Welcome to your MACC 540 course. This is a 3 credit hour course, and if you measure 3 credit hours in Carnegie units, that amounts to about 12 hours of assignments during the week, also considering class time. So remember that 3 hours at the graduate level is a fairly significant commitment of time. Now, the MACC 540 course is composed of two components. The first one being Cabrini Learn, and when you have signed up and you were approved to take the MACC 540 course, you are going to be granted access automatically through our Cabrini website to Cabrini Learn, to MACC 540 under Cabrini Learn. At the same token, you're going to receive in the email an access code or access authority to also access what we call the Surgeon CPA review. This is commercial software that we have Cabrini is contracted with Surgeon CPA review to provide a CPA review course for our MACC 540 course. Now let's start out with, so you're able to access that as soon as you get the access codes, and that will be coming directly through Surgeon CPA review. Now let's take a look. Let's start off with the Blackboard module or the Cabrini Learn module. The Blackboard module or Cabrini Learn module is going to contain most of all your academic work, and this includes our syllabus, which includes all our work that's been assigned and our exams that have been assigned, the due dates of that work and the exams, our class meeting times and announcements. Also, Cabrini Learn will include instructor assigned videos. These are videos that have been produced by me or videos that I have referenced you to explain different subject matter with regards to the audit portion of the CPA exam. Now, the main videos we're going to be reviewing themselves are actually located within the Surgeon CPA review module, and there you will view the surgeon assigned, or you'll view the assigned surgeon videos. Also, you will have access to all the surgeon class notes and class slides that are produced from these videos. Okay, when you're going to be asked to perform practice sets on multiple choice questions and exam simulations. So these are going to be multiple choice questions that you need to, they will be, and we'll talk about how they're assigned a little bit later on, but you're going to do your multiple choice question assignments and your simulation assignments within the Surgeon CPA review module. Also, you're going to be reviewing or obtaining the activity reports. In other words, the report of your activity on the MCQ assignments and the simulation assignments through the Surgeon CPA review, and you're going to submit those activity reports on a special report in Blackboard or Cabrini Learn within Cabrini Learn, and you're going to submit the activity reports for the MCQs and for the simulations. Now you'll note right away that the reason you have to submit these activity reports is that there is no interface between the Surgeon CPA review and Cabrini Learn. So in order to report your activity, you have to report this independently. And remember, this is self-reporting, and people go, well, how do you know what I'm reporting is true? Well, I've also provided a copy of all the activity that occurs by student within the Surgeon CPA review. So I'd obviously encourage you to ensure that your reporting is straightforward and honest. Okay, when we take a pretest or our 2 midterms or our final, those will be taken on the Cabrini Learn website, and again there will be a separate video that tells you how to go about taking those particular exams. Also, we're going to attend our live classes through Cabrini Learn, and we do that through accessing a tool on Cabrini Learn called Collaborate Ultra. Also, if you want to view a copy of your grade book or the grades on your assignments, those are also going to be located within your, again, within Cabrini Learn. The other thing that you're going to have access to with the Surgeon CPA review is you're going to have access to an extensive surgeon audit reference manual. And if there are certain items that you don't understand in the lectures that are provided by myself or by Liz Kohler, you can look this information up in the surgeon reference manual. Now, the reference manual is about 400 pages long, and it's not a textbook. It is indeed a reference manual. So it's not a very, if you want to learn, if you want to treat it as a textbook, you can, but it's not textbook friendly, but it is reference friendly, and it's very useful in that area. The other thing is when you have access to the Surgeon CPA review, you now have access to that during the semester, but also anytime after the semester. So if you need to brush up on a part of the CPA exam, such as the audit portion of the CPA exam, that portion will still be available to you. You don't lose that when the semester ends. So that's a significant value, especially if you haven't gotten to the point where you've passed the audit portion of the CPA exam. Now, remember, I did mention that the graduate courses, the MACC courses, do require, if you're going to do them properly, do require a significant time commitment. And what I want to do is go over these time commitments so you appreciate them a little bit more. We're going to have 4 exams, a pretest, 2 midterms, and a final. So if we basically set the exams up for 2 hours each, that's going to be about 8 hours of exam time during the semester. Surgeon videos, it doesn't sound like a lot, but it's actually a little bit, once you go through these, it is a lot. But there's 21 hours of surgeon videos that you're going to have to be reviewing as part of the course. Also, there's approximately 21 hours of instructor videos that you're going to be reviewing during the semester. Class time, it's about 3 hours a week over 14 and a half weeks. So our class time is going to amount to about 35 hours. Okay, our MCQ practice problems. In other words, you're going to practice a large number of multiple choice questions. As a matter of fact, you're going to be practicing over the semester at least 940 multiple choice questions. And experience-wise, it takes about 2 minutes to 5 minutes per question. Sometimes you can answer a question very quickly. Other times it may require a bit of time, or if you answer it incorrectly, you're going to have to look up the reason why you got that incorrect. And again, all that information, as you'll see, is posted as part of the practice question process. Also, in addition to your MCQ practice questions, you're also going to practice 40 simulations during the semester. And I've upped the number of simulations because the CPA exam, the audit portion, all portions of the CPA exam now are emphasizing I shouldn't say they're emphasizing simulations over MCQs, but they're including less multiple choice questions and more simulations. And again, these simulations can take anywhere from 10 minutes to 30 minutes per simulation. Now, when you take this is a portion of our syllabus, and I just want to introduce you to the syllabus. Typically, our syllabus is broken down into 2 to 3 week increments, maybe 1 or 2 2-week increments, and then the rest are 3-week increments. Here you can see these are the weeks beginning March the 6th, March the 13th, and March the 20th. This is a subject matter that is going to be covered in all of those weeks. And in this case, I have also, in this case, we have a midterm exam when it's released. It'll be released on March the 8th, and it'll be due at 10:59, or sorry, 11:59 p.m. on March the 10th. So you're going to be taking a midterm practice exam on between those dates. And again, that's self-driven. That's up to you. You can take it anywhere between the 8th and the 10th. You're going to see a number of items that are marked, additional items that are marked with check marks, and these are all your particular assignments during those 3 weeks. And there I've basically circled that where the assignments are. Now we're going to take a little bit closer look at the assignments just to get a little bit better feel. Okay, again, this is a larger reproduction of what we've just looked at within the circle. And you're going to notice there's some major areas that are going to repeat themselves. Okay, the first thing is we're going to review surgeon videos, and it's listed by subject categories. In this case, you're going to review surgeon video CAT 3A1, 3A2, 3B1, 3B2, and these are the videos that will be listed within the Surgeon CPA review module, and you're going to review each one of these videos. You're also going to review any instructor assigned videos, and those videos will be posted in our class announcements. Okay, after you do review the videos, you want that you're asked to create, or you're asked to produce several different practice sets, and this is typically what you're going to do. You're going to end up doing, in this case, I'm assigning to you 120 multiple choice questions as a practice set from categories 3A all the way through 3B8. That is now assigned, and that's assigned literally on March the 6th. Then I have a second assignment of multiple choice questions. In this case, it's 100 multiple choice questions. That's assigned, and again, with the different categories, category 3B9, 3B10, all the way through 3B19. So you can see at the end of these 3 weeks, you'll have had practiced 220 multiple choice questions. And again, keep in mind, those multiple choice questions can amount from 2 minutes to 5 minutes. So again, you have to practice, space out your time. Also, in addition to those 2 multiple choice practice sets, you're also going to be required to do, in this case, 10 different simulations. Now, I will have a separate video on how you perform the MCQs and the simulations, so you don't have to worry about that at this point. But at the end of those 3 weeks, you're going to have completed these 10 simulations. Also then, I say attend your live class on the 6th, on the 13th, and on the 20th. Now, at the end of our basically, I shouldn't say at the end of our week, I am not going to ask you to have all 220 multiple choice questions done at the very, very end of the week of March the 20th. I'm going to ask you to have the first set of practice questions done by the end of the second week. In other words, by the end of the second week, the week beginning March 13th, those 120 questions will be due on March the 19th. And then the 100 questions will be due on March the 26th. And then the simulations will also be done on March the 26th. So what this says is that you need to basically work. You can't necessarily do all these practice sets sequentially. You've got to start working on both practice sets and simulations as soon as you can, with the goal to finish your 120 MCQ by March 19th, and then your 100 MCQ practice set and your simulations by March the 26th. So you can see the completion dates on these practice sets and simulations is staggered. So the point I'm trying to make is there's a significant time commitment, and just because you have 3 weeks to complete something doesn't necessarily mean that you should wait to the end of the third week. As a matter of fact, your first assignment is staggered that it has to be completed at the end of the second week. So again, keep this information in mind, and you're going to see the staggering of assignments in all of our 3 week type of time frame. So please keep that in mind. And with that, that's the end of our introduction to our MACC 540 course. Thank you for your time.